Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another M-rated podcast here with your boys, Mark and Manny. We back on this shit, bro.
For real, guys. And I mean, I want to apologize, for the delay. We're not here. It's not that consistent.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's just be friends.
Let's just be friends, don't
serious.
unfriend us. it's bad. Don't unfriend us because we're friends. We're all friends here.
Nothing serious. We'll see each other every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of people have to make time for certain things. Like we always said in the beginning, this is a hobby, so we're just trying to fit everything in. Into our own schedule. We all get bombarded with work, with personal things, and to try to fit in your hobby, it's sometimes difficult.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people, they stray away from their hobbies. I got a good friend of mine that she started doing yoga. She started doing yoga.
Yeah.
So she was consistent doing yoga for about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Something came up with her family issues, and now she hasn't been doing yoga for about like 4 to 6 months, I think now. And I mean, yoga, it gets you fit. It gets you in a state of mind. It gets you in the best position you can be.
Yeah.
And now she's pretty much just a wreck.
And she just never goes back?
No, that's the thing, is being consistent.
Always
because sometimes I've figured that out, that sometimes when you're starting something new, you keep going and going and going for a couple of weeks or months, and then something happens, and then just one little thing can happen.
Yeah.
You stray away from it, and it's kind of hard to come back.
If only it was that easy with like addictions and everything else, There's one time you didn't do it, and that's it.
One time thing, and you're like, oh fuck, not going back at it,
That's true. But I think it takes what is it? I think it takes 30 days to build a habit, right? You gotta do something 30 days in a row for it to become a habit. But is it really that easy? One day and then that's it? The habit's gone?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm telling you, my friend, it took her about a week to try to get back on it, but she's not even back on it, you know? It's yoga. Yoga is supposed to make you feel better, but I guess you lose interest, because when you start something new, you're all hyped up about it. You're super hyped, and you're doing it so consistently that you're like, oh shit, this feels good. But then it takes one little, week or day or two or whatever, and you stray away from it. It's kind of like you lose focus. You lose, you lose that thrive to wanting to keep doing it. And it happens, and I don't know. It's just hard to understand at times, because it's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to you at times.
Yeah, I mean, I used to like going hiking a lot. Last year when the pandemic barely hit, I mean, they were open for a little bit, the hiking trail, so I would go a lot. But then they closed down, and because they closed down, I guess that broke that habit. So I haven't really gone back ever since, because they closed them down. I was getting used to going every single day. So yeah, I guess it was really that easy.
Yeah, as I'm saying. It's just you turn your head around and you're like, oh damn it, I gotta jump into something else.
Now your focus is somewhere else entirely.
Yeah, you're focused on something else, and some people they can't find that path again. It's kind of hard for them to find that path again, where it'd be like, you know what, I want to feel the same way that I was feeling when I was doing, etc., hiking, yoga, I mean, jogging, whatever you want to do,
But does that mean they didn't like it then? Because I don't really go hiking anymore, but I just took a trip last weekend to Sequoia. And I decided to go there because of the hiking. Like, I want to go hiking in a new place. There was other choices, like we could have gone to Vegas or something. Okay.
Yeah,
we could have gone to do something. But I was like, nah, I want to go hiking. So I don't do it constantly anymore, but it's still something I love to do.
When you get the chance.
When I get the chance to
do it. But you
used
to do it constantly.
But I used to do it every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Maybe even during the week, I would squeeze one or two in.
And talking about habits, dude, I think I've noticed a bad habit right now in the whole cryptocurrency investing.
Oh.
I want to talk about Dogecoin. Dogcoin, as some people call it. It's a interesting subject when it comes to investing in this type of cryptocurrency, because if people that are watching, they don't know literally what they're investing in. It's literally you're investing in an invisible coin,
right?
Because it doesn't have an actual wallet, and there's certain brokerages that only allow you to buy Dogecoin. Example, Robinhood. Robinhood allows you to own Dogecoin. But literally, do you own it?
But
you don't
own it.
Own the coin.
I keep seeing that argument bring it up, even with Bitcoin, because a lot of people buy Bitcoin off of
Robinhood. And you don't own the actual coin. When you buy cryptocurrency from this brokerage Robinhood, you own the stocks, but when it comes down to cryptocurrency, you don't actually own the coin.
So how does that work then?
Well, you don't own anything. You're just investing your money into something invisible, pretty much. Okay. So there's a lawsuit that's going on again with Robinhood when it comes down to cryptocurrency. Yeah. So that's what they're trying to fight right now. Is like owning Dogecoin or owning any cryptocurrency that is gonna allow you to own the actual coin. Yeah. But people that don't know, there's actual different brokerages to own cryptocurrency.
Like Coinbase.
Coinbase. Yeah. Coinbase is an actual cryptocurrency brokerage that you're able to just buy cryptocurrency, own it, and it's in your wallet. They call it a digital wallet, right? And people don't know about this because, Robinhood has been shoved down our throats when it comes down to investing. It's the easiest way to invest your money because it is. Yeah. But Coinbase is the brokerage you want to go if you want to invest into cryptocurrency.
And it's weird because they don't have Dogecoin.
Okay, so have you seen Dogecoin on Coinbase and what it says about it? No. Okay, so when you read the description when it comes down to Dogecoin, it actually says it was created as under a meme.
Yeah, it's a meme coin.
It's a meme coin.
Yeah, it was created as a joke to the other cryptocurrencies.
Exactly. That's the description that Coinbase gives you. So when you try to buy Dogecoin in Coinbase, it's not supported. You cannot buy Dogecoin in Coinbase. Coinbase being an actual brokerage cryptocurrency. Yeah. Why? Because it holds no liquidity. Yeah. It doesn't hold any value.
Yeah, because every other crypto is based off of a system. And that system creates these cryptocurrencies as it's going through its processes, and also laying down the blockchain. Mm-hmm. So the company's supposed to release all the information to the people that are investing and buying these coins so that they know what's going on with the software. Like, they're going to be updates. They're going to be this. Like with Ethereum, there's something real going with Ethereum. Like they're using them for like medical and like military. So they're investing in the infrastructure that is the system of Ethereum, not in the coin. The coin is just a byproduct.
But the actual value of what Ethereum is.
Of the whole software, the whole system. But with Dogecoin, there is no system.
It's literally
not being put to use for anything.
Yeah, it's not. The value of Dogecoin is literally like trash. And the reason why I started getting very upset is because I have some coworkers that started investing in Dogecoin. And when they told me what price they got it, they got it over $20. Over 20 cents. 20 my cents, bad. Okay. And I'm like, why didn't you get it when it was 4 cents? 4 cents, yeah. Why? Okay, it makes sense, right? Yeah. Like, why didn't you get it when it was 4 or 5 cents? Oh, because I didn't know about it. Okay. So what do you know about it? Oh,
people are
talking about it. And I told him, where did you buy it? And he was like, on Robinhood. And I'm like, well, good luck with that. You better sell it as soon as you can.
What do you know about it? Oh, people are talking about it.
Yeah, people are talking about it, dude.
What do they know about it? That other people are talking about it.
People are talking about it. And it's a cycle that it gets, being repeated and repeated. Same thing with GameStop,
Yeah, okay.
It's like another GameStop saga when it comes down to
because a couple, like, what was it, like a month or two ago, I hit you up, I hit everybody up. I was like, yo, buy Dogecoin right now. Like, buy it right now. It was at 4 cents. Yeah. And it was because Elon Musk started talking about it.
Elon Musk pumped it up.
He pumped it up. So it shot up. And then he stopped talking about it, and it like reconciliated. It went down a little.
It went.
And then he tweeted about it again, and then it went up again. And right now, it's almost gonna be 40 cents.
Yeah, I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, it hit 40 cents.
It's following a trail. The pattern that it's doing is extremely, like, it's almost repetitive of every jump that is made from 4 to 16. You see the spikes, you see the down, you see the reconciliation, everything. It's exactly the same thing that it's doing every 10 cents.
Mm-hmm. Every 10 cents, yeah.
So that's kind of fit. Like,
it doesn't stay consistent at a actual price. I mean, it's just the volatility of it. It's just ridiculous. The charts is just like, God damn it. Somebody talks about it, it spikes up. Yeah. Nobody's talking about it for a week, and it goes back down to its let's say 16, 15, 20 cents. You know?
But in the meantime, people are making money.
Some people are making money, and but do you really I mean, if you're a new investor, do you know what the fuck you're doing when it comes down to investing in Dogecoin?
But then that's where the question comes into play, because they're coming in knowing nothing other than they might win some money, right? Where else do you go and do that?
Gambling. Go at a casino.
A casino.
At a casino. It's become a casino pretty much.
Yeah, because I mean, if anybody out there can explain to us what Dogecoin is, like, let us know, please. Other than like it's a meme coin, but like, what is its purpose? What is it gonna do?
The actual icon on the coin, the quote unquote digital coin, it's an actual dog.
It's a dog. It's a Shibu, no?
Yeah, it's one of those meme fucking pictures that they put out. Just anytime I come across with somebody that talks about Dogecoin,
and then you got to be careful, guys, because if you guys make money, that's all fun and games, but things are getting pretty serious. I know you wanted to talk about what Biden's doing,
capital gains
tax, because it's gonna affect a lot of people. They're saying that it's mostly for the top percent.
That the 1% according to but I think it involves anybody that is doing either like real estate investing, stock market investing, trading, and all that. We're gonna get taxed on your gains 50 to 60%.
Which will be considered the capital gains are the profit that you're making.
The profit that you are making from that trade or from that investment.
So, for example, if you bought a house for $200 and you sold it for $250, $50,000 would be your capital gains, right?
Literally, and then you gotta pay half of it to the government.
Right. That's what it is now. That's the percentage.
No, it hasn't come across, but it's just what they're
proposing.
They're proposing
for everyone.
For everybody, literally here, everybody.
So why do they keep saying that it's only for the top gainers?
Well, it's winners. For the 1% that people that have money, of course. But if you are already an investor and you have property and you're trying to make money, it's like they're taxing you on making money on money. If you're making money on money, which is what the stock trading does, you put money and then you make money on more money. Same thing with real estate investing. You put down for a house and you make money and you rent it out to somebody else. You're making money from that money that you put in. Yeah. So all that is getting taxed like it has been for so many years. But now the increase of tax is the percentage is going to go way higher. You're going to pay half of what you would actually do if you were to pay like last 5, 10, 20 years.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean... Right now, what is it right now then?
The interest rate on
the tax on the capital.
Well, shit, let me tell you, it's not 50 to 60%.
It's like 40 something, right?
Yeah, you're not gonna be paying like it's in the range of 30 or 40s. Depends on your
still investment. A lot though.
But yeah, if you're gonna be paying half or even half or more of half of your gains, I mean that questions a lot of things.
Yeah, because I mean I've had friends that they went into Dogecoin. And now they've made a couple thousand. Like, they've made some good money already. But I'm like, did you waste it? Because, like, when the taxes come around next year, you're gonna have to pay on it.
You report on it. Yeah, you have to report on it.
Like, well, and 30, 40%.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah.
It's $400 out of $1,000.
Yep. So it's just like, it's coming down to a crazy thing where do you really want to be investing your money, that much money, into something that you're going to get taxed on? I mean, it's just a lot of questions. It's not a definite thing that it's going to happen, but most likely it is,
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into this because they get all the headlines just say for the top percent, for the top earners,
percent, yeah.
The top earners. But I don't know how that trickles down to everyone either.
Well, pretty much just like, I mean, I follow a lot of like stock traders, so it's pretty much it affects people that invest their money on stock trading and stuff like that. Anything that you make gains,
there's no like brackets like
no. After you get to if you make any gains, you're literally gonna get taxed that much.
But they're saying it affects the top earners because they're gonna pay more technically.
Yeah. Like let's say I make a trade in next week. And the law had already passed. Like I'm gonna pay taxes on that shit, like more than what I should. Wow. So my gains is like, god damn it, if I didn't make more than what I thought I was gonna make on the gains, then I'm gonna get taxed, and I'm literally gonna be left with just chump change, pretty much.
Yeah, because they're taking the big piece of the
pie. So I mean, I have a stock trader friend. He does that for a living, and he's trying to find a job now before this thing passes.
Like that.
I told him join the post office. He said no.
Yeah.
So he does Uber driving, and I think that's pretty much it. He does, I think, like the food delivery service, but I think he does that. He does Uber driving and just stock trading.
Yeah, because the stock market reacted ridiculously to it.
Yeah.
Like it was just a straight line down.
Yeah.
That morning, I think there was still rumors. He hadn't even like came up and really spoke.
Yeah.
It was
no
just
press
rumors.
conference about it. Yeah. It was just rumors, news, pretty much just the news. Like I told you before.
Yeah.
I think now the stock market reacts to news.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could go technical with the charts and all that. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
But most of it now is just, I think everything is being moved by like news. Everything is just, you believe it as soon as you open up Twitter or Instagram and you see a post by some Instagram influencer and you believe it.
Yeah.
And people start reacting to it. Same thing with the stock market. It goes by news pretty much. It's being run by news now.
That's true, because all it takes is a tweet for.
Oh, you see Dogecoin, what happened with Elon Musk? He tweeted about it, and then it went up.
It went up. And even with his own Tesla stock, it took a sick spike earlier this week. They were having some issues over in China for some reason or something. I think their cars were blowing up or something. And Neo was trying to step on their toes too. Yeah. But Neo is down a lot too. Like, I don't know, the market's all over the place right now.
Yeah, it's like being in a better relationship right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've been in a better relationship, you know what I'm talking about.
You got to see how it's feeling in the morning.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time where things start to get back on track, I know a lot of people right now with talking about COVID. COVID is being quote unquote being suppressed by these vaccines, so supposedly we're gonna be out of this damn virus in just a couple of months or even a year, according to sources.
What do they mean? Like it's gonna be gone?
Yeah, because so many people are getting vaccinated. I mean, I think Biden talked about it. There is a local vaccination place you could go at anywhere you live. Like I think it's like within like a 5-10 mile range.
Oh, I saw that. I think within there's within 6 miles of everybody.
Yeah, like a 5-10 mile range. There's literally a vaccination place where you could go. So more and more people are getting vaccinated. I don't know about you, but I've seen so many people without masks. It's been an increase without masks. Yeah. People are more free now because they think that the cure is here when it comes out.
Whoa, sports are back. And they're
the NFL
back.
draft. The NFL draft. The NFL draft.
I was seeing the last week was a UFC fight. If you guys didn't see it, go check it out. Usman, did you watch UFC? No, right?
No, but I just watched the highlights. Somebody got knocked the fuck out.
Someone got really knocked down and someone broke their leg disgustingly.
How do you kick somebody and not expect you kick the shit out of somebody that way and they
threw a kick right to his knee
and then flap her back? Yeah.
You guys gotta go watch that highlight. But that arena was full. That arena was full. Yeah. And then yesterday we had Andy Ruiz fighting.
Andy Ruiz, yeah, that famous fat boy they call him, right? Fat boy boxer.
He's a big boy. And he was here in Carson, and it was packed too. It was super packed. Yeah. We were out last night, and it was packed there too. So
who did Andy Ruiz fight? I mean,
some guy. His last name was Ariola.
Oh, okay. So who ended up taking the victory?
Ruiz won. Andy won. But it wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good because in the second round, Ariola dropped him like 3 times, back to back to back. Okay. He hit him with a left, I think, and Ruiz took a knee. He stood up, he took a step, and then he hit him with that same left, and he fell again. Okay. And then he did it one more time, and then he did it one more time. Okay. So it wasn't looking good for Andy. Oh, okay. Like it was not looking good, but you could tell he has strength because every punch you could hear it. Mm-hmm. Like you could really hear every punch he's throwing. But he's not in the best of shape. Like, yeah, you could tell they were getting tired by like the 4th, 5th round. Which I mean, that's still pretty hard to go 5 rounds throwing blows. These are big guys. So it ended up going all 12 rounds, and they gave it to Andy, unanimous decision.
You think it's because of his popularity, or?
No, he actually did recover. From like the 7th and 8th round, he was doing a lot better. He was landing hits on the other guy. Okay. And that's when I was able to tell, like, okay, Andy has some power. Mm-hmm. He has some strength. And he was punching, he was hitting him really hard. So I mean, I guess it was well. But the only thing that was kind of iffy was he dropped him 3 times in the second round. Oh, and that's embarrassing because he came out against Anthony Joshua. The first time, he knocked him out. He ended up being the champion, and so people automatically started saying that was luck. That was luck. That was luck. And so they set up the rematch, and Anthony Joshua came up and fucked up Anthony Reese. Well, he didn't fuck him up, but he outboxed him.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
He outboxed him like it was all class. And that's kind of, they started saying that the money and everything went to Anthony Reese's head. He had like a YouTube vlog thing going where he was just like eating and partying all the time.
It happens to a lot of, upcoming one-shot stars, when they just blow up because they did something like unexpected or they just become famous out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then that's a lot of money.
And that is a lot of money, especially, a championship fucking fight, that you win and you get the actual damn belt and it goes all over social media. It's just like,
and then automatically, so you get the winning money, you get the belt, and then now you're getting sponsors because you're the champion now. So you're making a lot of money right away.
I seen him and he was still like out of shape. I would have thought that would have motivated him to get in better shape.
That was the thing. Yeah, he came into the second fight out of shape.
Yeah, it's just like, wait, that should have motivated you to get, thinner or even just like, just last a little bit longer in the ring.
Get a taste of that victory.
Yeah.
Chase it more.
But, do you think you lose motivation when you reach something unexpected in a way like how Andy Reese kind of reached? Because, that fight was just... Everybody thought Joshua was gonna win, right?
Yeah.
And then Reese took it, and it's just like, God damn it, like unexpected up the ass.
So they probably do lose motivation, but not in the way someone loses motivation when something's hard or something's difficult. He lost motivation in the way that might have been his dream, that might have been his goal, and he just achieved it.
And that's it.
So now what?
Oh, that's a yeah.
You know
it is.
You know what I mean?
Coming from Mexican.
So like you get there, you're like, fuck.
Not being racist.
Now what? So
right?
that's probably the way he lost his motivation. But hopefully Anthony Joshua came back and gave it right back to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this belt, get your motivation back.
Yeah, but that, like you said, there was a lot of fights, UFC fights too. I know there was this Mayweather fight that it's upcoming on June
with Logan.
With one of the Logan brothers or Paul
brothers.
Logan Paul.
The older one.
Wow, that's interesting. That is.
I was just talking about that last night because
Mayweather. We all know he's a great boxer. He's a legend and everything. But is he now doing it just because he wants to be part of this social media trend? Because he doesn't need to fight.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have any business going on the ring anymore.
Unless he blew all his money already.
No, there's no way. He seems like a very smart guy, It's happened like Tyson.
Yeah, it's happened.
But I don't think Mayweather is capable of losing all his money.
Okay.
Being such a
great
sponsors,
boxer. He has boxers fighting for him.
But fighting a celebrity social media star that has potential in the boxing ring, but doesn't have the same amount of experience that Mayweather does. Like, what does Mayweather have to do in the ring with this guy?
Well, here's the thing, though, because, all right, I'm telling you about the Andy Ruiz fight against Ariola yesterday, right? They came out to the weigh-in, and no disrespect to them because they're amazing boxers. They have amazing records. They'll probably fuck me up.
That part.
But they're not what you picture a boxer looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They take off their shirts. They weigh themselves 250, 230, but they're not what you expect a boxer to look like. Mm-hmm. And for the longest time, I don't know, other than Canelo, when were you like, yo, I'm going to watch this fight? Maybe all the way back to Pacquiao when he fought Mayweather.
Maybe Pacquiao and
But we were all watching Mayweather to fight. We were all watching Mayweather's fight in hopes that he would get knocked out that fight.
Everybody was just against Mayweather.
Yeah. So even there's only maybe what was that 3 or 4 people we just mentioned through like maybe 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Right? That means the sport went through a decline. Because before that, there was all these Mexican fighters, Julio Cesar Chavez, Oscar de la Hoya. You had Mike Tyson, you had Muhammad Ali, you had all those big names for a long time. And then there's a period of quietness, right? But now you have these fools from YouTube. They're coming, and they're almost keeping the sport alive. Because I was playing Warzone with people that I would never expect them to watch a fight, but they were like, "Yo, are you gonna catch that fight tonight?" Mm-hmm. So it's bringing new people to that sport. So what if Mayweather's just doing it to bring even more people? Because a lot of people are gonna watch this fight.
Yeah.
For two reasons. One, hopefully one of them gets knocked out.
And then the other reason because there's a Logan Paul brother on on the ring, you know, right? Yeah.
Hopefully he gets knocked out. So there's a chance that they are the lifeline to boxing. No matter what you say about it.
Because I mean it kind of matches up with UFC. Is like people would rather watch UFC than boxing nowadays.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, you do make a good point when it comes down to are they keeping the boxing sport alive?
And they're not like disrespecting it because they are training.
Yeah, they are.
They're training round clock. They're fighting. They're taking fights.
It's not a street fight. They're not street fighters. They're actual ring fighters.
Jake Paul has 2 knockouts already, and he's shown some moves in there. That's Logan's brother.
Yeah,
the younger one. And he's shown some moves in the ring already. He's shown he could go up. I mean, there was some talks that it might have been rigged this last time, but it doesn't change the fact that you could tell he has the boxing. Yeah, he has the boxing moves. He's been training. He's hitting the gym, and Logan too. So I think as long as they're taking it seriously and not like a joke, they just what they did. They just added the WWE concept to boxing,
the dramatic scene to it,
yeah,
like adding
like I'm gonna talk shit,
like the hype before it.
Yeah,
that was wrestling did. I mean, remember before matches they would hype for like 2 to 3 weeks before the main event. It's like, yo, is Survivor Series
so
here?
When are they fighting?
Yeah, when are they fighting? Like, why are they just like talking from fucking the ring to the entrance? Like, wow, why is there so much of a gap? But yeah, well, good thing, I hope good things come out of it.
Oh yeah.
And the sports keep coming. They don't stray away. Because we're starting to see that with a lot of sports like football. There's just there's a lot of contradiction when it comes down to sports now because you have the media kind of in between.
Yeah.
So I mean, I personally have strayed away from like sports due to the fact that it brings too much drama when it comes down to supporting your team.
Yeah,
it's just like, God damn it, like, oh,
yeah,
it's annoying at points,
because before you could just go for the team, that player was good, his stats,
period.
But now like this fool cheated.
Yeah, that fool cheated. He hit his wife, and it's just like,
ooh.
I don't need to know this. I don't care. I just support the team. I'm a fan, and that's it, But when it comes down to being the middleman of just being a fan and the actual events that are happening aside from their actual sports, thing, it's just like, oh my God, it's getting out of hand,
And they fish for things too, like they look for things for the media to like blast.
Yeah,
they don't really focus on stats anymore. It's now just like what is gonna be that clickbait.
It's just like what happened right now with Aaron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers, a quarterback. He wants out of Green Bay.
Yeah.
He wants the general manager fired. It's just like, well, we don't need to know none of this. He just wants out. Okay, let him out.
That I feel like that is information that's needed. Even if like before, it wouldn't matter like on their personal life.
Okay.
I think you would still hear about players that like, yo, this one wants out of.
Okay.
This.
Yeah,
this team.
that's good, But when it comes down to like, adding the little sauce to the
like
story, like, oh, he wants this person out. It's like,
la cremita.
Yeah, the cremita on the tacos, and he's biting it, and like, no, I want more crema, It's just a matter of fact where he's just like, God damn it, it gets annoying.
That is weird though, how he wants out. That was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was random.
He came out of nowhere, and it's just like Green Bay Packer fans are like fucking depressed right now in their closet, it's crying about why Aaron Rodgers wants out of Green Bay.
You think he's gonna leave?
I don't know. Who cares? Who cares?
I have a distant dream of Aaron Rodgers going to Atlanta. But that's like a distant dream.
Damn,
we would have to package like Matt Ryan and Julio.
Didn't Atlanta Falcons draft a quarterback in the first round or so?
No, they got a tight end.
Oh, okay. So they're thinking of Matt Ryan all the way then.
I
know for a fact that Julio Jones is a potential trade.
To be traded, yeah.
So
that came out of nowhere too because he just signed a big deal.
Yeah, so that's
like a couple years
ago. It happens with like what happened with Carson Wentz in the Philadelphia Eagles. He signed a mega deal like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and he just got clapped and just said, you know what, I'm just gonna get out. I mean, they just say, oh, Jalen Hurts is a new guy, you know, like not That's even weird. As Carson Wentz is not even old. He's just very injury prone. But so they paid him a lot of money. Yeah. And then they just
where's he at now?
He's in Indianapolis Colts. I know, right? From Philadelphia Eagles, the brotherly city of Philly to the Indianapolis Colts. That's like yeah, yo.
And you know what? I think I heard that they called Andrew Luck right before just to make sure, like, you're not coming back? Like, you're not going to come back? All right, damn.
Because we got Carson Wentz, you know, but yeah. I mean, I would pick Andrew Luck over Carson Wentz any day, but
Andrew Luck was a crazy story too. He just retired out of nowhere.
Let's just wish good luck to Carson Wentz, and he recovers from his second down season of his career, and we'll see what happens. You know.
Yeah.
But the draft was crazy, dude. I seen a lot of the Eagles traded with the Cowboys to trade up like 2 spots before, and they got a wide receiver, which was, I think, was one of the best options because I think the Eagles need a wide receiver along with Jalen Hurts. There is Miles Sanders and Zach Ertz. I don't know if is he Zach Ertz is still there.
Okay,
but yeah, they just need more weapons. Yeah, you know, to keep functioning as a potential Super Bowl contenders. The ones again after like the third year. Mm-hmm. They got rid of course, we all know they got rid of Doug Peterson, the head coach. They got rid of Carson Wentz. We all know that. So yeah, it's just building a new team. But those are the things that kind of drives me away from sports now. It's just so much drama. It's just like, yo, I don't want to. It gets frustrating, dude. Honestly, like I'm like, yo, I don't want to be a fan anymore. I'll go to the games.
Yeah.
And I'll support the team, but I think that's just about it.
Yeah, and it's with any sport, though. In this mess, I saw interviews the other day after a Lakers game. They were interviewing Andre Drummond, and it was a game where LeBron is back already. That was his first game back, and Anthony Davis is playing now again. So they asked Andre, he's like, does it give you more confidence knowing that the 2 stars on the team are back on the court? How disrespectful is that question?
Did he walk away or did he answer the question? He was
just like, what do you mean? And he's like, he repeated it again. Like, he repeated it again, and he was like, well, to answer your question, I always had confidence. And it just makes it easier to, like, play now that they're out there. But, like, there's those type of questions, like, they're just, like, looking, like, say something, talk, like, say something.
So you could go mainstream and you could blow up, you know, or something like that.
That's a disrespectful-ass question, dude.
Yeah.
Especially not the 2 stars on the team.
Yeah, like, no confidence? Okay, well, why am I here then?
You know? And it happens like that every time. And those has there always been post-game interviews?
Yeah, no, it's always been.
It's always been?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember a time when there wasn't, but I was just wondering if that's like a new thing.
No, there's always been.
There's always been?
There's always been a post game interview to like the star player or the coach or, you know, or somebody that made a big impact in the game that has no name for himself, you know.
Yeah.
It's always been a thing.
Okay. Yeah. I guess. They're cool.
No, yeah. So, I mean, we had, what other event are going? I know baseball is back. I mean, I've seen people fucking just go to baseball games. Yeah. That's crazy. You know, it's happening so fast this year. It's just like, God damn it, are we gonna get sports events literally back in here in LA?
We're back full. We're back. There's shootings all over the place.
There's shootings all over the place, yeah, too. You know,
we're definitely back.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people going to Dodger games. You know, having that vibe again of being an actual damn sports event. Yeah. You know, so there's light at the end of the tunnel, like we said before, when it comes down to like this COVID thing. Yeah. And of course we've seen like, okay, well nowadays everybody's getting vaccinated, so it's just like, oh, more freedom to people to go outdoors, you know, participate in different events, go to the park, because believe it or not, people are actually more in the park now more than ever.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen so many people. I mean, we went to play basketball a couple of weeks ago, you know, and it's just like, God damn it, we couldn't do this like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Not even last year,
that's
you know.
True, yeah.
You know, I remember seeing like some of the courts being taped up with that no crossing tape. The rim taking off.
They would take the rim off.
They would take the rim off from the actual the backboard. Yeah. So all you had just
or they would chain it up so you can't even like shoot.
Yeah, the playground for the kids was just like literally just like no access to it. Yeah. It was insane. And nowadays that I walk through, you know, when I'm working and I see kids, you know, going back to school, there's actual line of parents going to, you know, wave bye to their kids and waiting for their kids outside of school for a certain amount of hours. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, God damn it, I fucking hate traffic, but I'm happy to see people, you know, taking their kids to school and doing all those activities that we once did like a few years ago.
Yeah, the one thing I'm going to miss about COVID was the no traffic, though.
Yeah, I think a lot of us agree on that with the no traffic. That was beautiful. You would go to In-N-Out. Well, shit, In-N-Out, yeah. In-N-Out was always having like, but yeah, like traffic was just like always insane when it came down to like, you know, commuting yourself from home to work to just different events. It was extremely packed. But
now it's coming back.
Now it's coming back. I mean, it takes you about 2 to 3 hours to get home from your fucking downtown job, you know. Yeah. if you live from a distance, you know. Yeah. But yeah. I think should end it here.
Yeah, I think that's good, right? Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Just a short one this time.
We do have a couple of guests that are going to be coming in.
Oh, that's true.
We have to book them, so I mean it's gonna take time, and you know Mother's Day is coming up. We're not gonna be here for Mother's Day. True. To Happy shout Mother's out Day. To all the moms out there. We love all the moms out there. We need so much support to independent women as well. If you're a single mom, more power to you. And just if you're a family mom, you know, just even more power to you.
Even dog moms, pet
dog
moms,
cat moms,
yeah, all kinds
cat
of
moms. I love cat moms. Just to let you guys know. But I mean, yeah, we're not gonna be here for Mother's Day because we're gonna be with our moms and celebrating the whole event. But we do have an upcoming guest on our podcast. It should be coming here in the next couple of weeks, month. But we'll be back for sure. You know, and if you guys want to follow us on our Instagrams, personal accounts, our M-Rated Podcast account, keep watching our videos, like, comment, subscribe, do all that damn good thing that, you know, you got to do.
Just do the damn thing.
And remember to stay active.
Yeah, for real.
Stay active. Yeah. Manny's on what is it? What is it, diet?
Ramadan.
Okay, no, explain that before we go. What is that?
You don't eat from sunrise to sunset. For 30 days.
Ramadan, is that the Jewish religion? Muslim religion. It's a practice of purity.
Yeah, to reach spirituality, certain levels of spirituality.
Nice. Do you recommend it? Is it a recommendation?
I mean, if it's a religious thing, so I always hate to recommend religious things. You know, yeah. I feel like religious things are something you got to find on your own. Like you lean towards whatever is best for you.
It's personal.
Yeah, so it's more of a personal choice, but I mean.
But if you were to recommend it right now to me, would you recommend it?
But it's because it's a religious thing. It's not like a diet. It's not like a diet thing.
Oh, okay. You know so you're more into like finding something more than just your no eating.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like every day that I go without eating, it's more of a mental workout of like, just be patient. You're gonna get it later.
Okay, it's a sacrifice reward later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice. And that's kind of like the whole setup. Like every time you.
Well, if he doesn't want to recommend it, I recommend it. And if you have any other recommendations when it comes down to upgrading your mental health, your physical health, and of course overall your relationship with God, feel free to hit us up, comment, do all you got to do.
Or even if you guys want us to have anybody on the podcast, you know.
Yeah. Anybody want to come in? I mean,
hit us up.
If we buy. You're more than welcome. Other than that, guys, remember to stay positive, and God is good, baby.
For sure. Peace.
We out.
Oh, shit, 47 minutes.
Oh, shit. That shit did not feel like 40-something minutes.
No wonder by the end I was already feeling like...
Train?
Yeah.
It's usually like 40 to... Like, from 40 to an hour, huh?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Damn.
That shit went by real quick. I thought it was like 20 minutes.
What's it?
Huh?
I'm tripping. You better be tripping. Oh, no, yeah, I'm tripping. What? It's 39 minutes.
40 minutes,
yeah,
literally.
40 minutes.